Hello, and welcome to today's Reiki Circle meditation for transition and spiritual assistance during transition, Wednesday, May 6th, 2020. So, I would like to introduce myself and welcome you. My name is Tracy Lynn. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher. Reiki is a spiritual practice that involves meditation and healing and classes with a Reiki teacher. I was guided at this time during the COVID-19 pandemic to offer this Reiki circle meditations as spiritual support for all of us currently, because I've had this practice in my life every day for 15 years in spirituality and working in the healing arts for much longer than that. Anyway, as I said, I was guided to give a series of Reiki's circle meditations, um, and to be open for everyone who is a Reiki practitioner, energy light worker, people of different faith traditions, and those who are in need at this time. So usually pre-COVID, as I always explain, Reiki would be done in person and Reiki circles. And what a Reiki circle is actually is you will see we'll be doing Reiki in this 1 hour meditation. We'll be doing it on ourselves. We'll be bringing in the spiritual energy, the Reiki energy, doing a self-treatment for ourselves. You will receive a mini treatment. And then as a group, and this is where the circle part comes in, I don't believe I've explained that so much so far, but the Reiki circle part, and all are welcome, is where we all collectively send healing, distant healing, whether or not you have the Reiki attunement. You are going to imagine that you're going to do distance healing Reiki for Reiki practitioners or golden healing light and send it to something that is not in front of you. So, for example, in this meditation, we'll be sending Reiki to those closest to you who are not physically close to you at this time due to the nature of this particular virus. And then we will be sending, as a group collectively, global spiritual assistance healing to those with the COVID-19 virus today, and serious symptoms globally. And then finally, we'll be sending global healing for the community at this time of the pandemic. And so that's a little bit how the circle part works, where it's collective. So either you, and welcome who's just joined, if you're watching this live, or you're watching this on playback, it's fine. It will end up where it needs to go, even if it's not live. But we are focusing on sending healing for today, May the 6th. Or if you happen to be watching it on playback, for the particular issue of transition and spiritual assistance during this time or any challenging time, really. So that's a little bit about myself, Reiki, and the Reiki circle part. I did explain that it is going to be a 1 hour treatment, and how you will be sitting is really however's comfortable for you. But I would suggest where you're sitting straight up with your spine straight up, your feet flat on the ground, or alternatively, you can be lying down and listening to this before you go to sleep. It's something that is very relaxing. And today and I'm starting to have some sounds of the ocean. Because that's very relaxing. We would all kind of like to be on a little bit of a vacation. And of course, there's copyright issues as well with other music. So my focus today for the guidance is that of transition. and calling in spiritual assistance in times of transition. So it seems that, a lot of us are shelter in place. And even though there are a large number of fatalities, unfortunately, with this pandemic, the world seems to be wanting to open up to perhaps schooling, to different, jobs such as restaurants and other kinds of things for the economy currently. But there is a transition kind of phase that everyone's going to be going through. For example, now wearing masks, of course, continuing the social distancing whenever we're in these spaces. Also, many jobs have transitioned. So, if not already, people have been doing their work online. Or if they are in the essential services, medical services have really increased, I'm sure, a lot of their procedures I've seen. Um, yeah, and their work schedules. Essential services as well have changed, or perhaps like I am in body work, and so unable to do that work because it involves much closer than social distancing of 6 feet. So there's some transition with that. So transition with to the shelter in place, and now to the perhaps the opening, and then also with the amount of the mortality rate and the losses that we have of elderly in the community, and really so many people in the communities globally. There is a transition from life to death. And this has been physically isolating for a lot of people. They are alone and hopefully getting medical treatment, but still physically alone, have transitioned to afterlife without the kind of services that would normally happen in person, without friends, without people close to them. And so there's another kind of transitioning that's happening now. And so that's why I'm feeling really drawn to offer this Reiki circle to give spiritual assistance and support at this time of transitioning. All of the transitions that I included, including that to give spiritual assistance for afterlife, for some kind of spiritual protection at this time. So that's a little bit about transition. And so you're welcome to leave any comments about how the transitions are working for you today, specifically how the meditation works for you afterwards. I'd love to see your comments here on the Facebook page, Herbal Luminosity, or my personal page, or on the YouTube channel, Tracy Lynn Reiki, which is very easy to find and does have all of the other videos I've uploaded from this series beginning, I believe, March 16th, so the past 6 or 7 weeks. The Reiki, to go back to the series again, I offer it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays at noon. And Sunday is the World Peace Spiritual Assistance meditation. So there's enough about that and the transition that I was talking about, because every Reiki circle meditation has a different focus. And that depends on things that my guidance when I do meditation, or things that I'm talking about with those closest to me, though not physically close, articles that I read, international articles or news articles, and that's kind of where I get the inspiration. But I would love for you who are watching live or on playback to leave your comments as well for any kind of suggestions or needs that you have for spiritual assistance in the form of a 1-hour meditation. Okay, so now you're in your seated, comfortable position. I'm done the meditation. Okay, so now you're in your seated, comfortable position. I'm done the little talk for today. Or you're lying down, and you're going to bring in your hands to the heart center in the prayer position. And the first part of any spiritual practice really is where you call on your spiritual assistants, the protectors. And so, since this is a Reiki circle, I will be using Reiki masters and guides. But you who are watching either bring in your own Reiki guides or other spiritual assistants now. So, I'm just going to close my eyes here. And ask for that spiritual assistance now to be around me and this circle today. It always is important to call in the guides and the protection as well. As we always have free will. Okay, so it called in the Reiki Master Guides. And you've called in your guides. So now we're going to bring in Reiki energy, or if you don't have the Reiki experience and attunements, you're going to bring in golden healing light energy. And that energy is going to come from above your head into the crown of your head, the top part of your head, down into your body to your chest, your heart center, extending, flowing through your arms to your hands at the prayer position. Then bring this healing energy to the rest of your body. To below where your hands meet at the prayer position, your abdomen, your hips, your knees, and down to your feet. The healing energy flows into your physical body. Noticing any areas of resistance or blockages. At this time. And then extend this healing energy from around your body as well. So allow the energy to come in through the top of your head and extend out from your physical body as well. And now I've brought in the Reiki energy or golden healing light energy. And then begin the grounding for today. Extend a root, a cord of energy from the bottom of your tailbone to where you're seated or lying down, to the surface of the earth, down into the sacred earth. The rooted cord continues. To a deep place in the rooted earth. the sacred earth. Attach your grounding cord. And then bring the energy back up through the cord, the sacred earth energy, the rooted, stable energy, back through your cord to the surface of the earth. In through the soles of your feet. Your knees, your hips, and to just under where your hands meet in the prayer position. So then you have the spiritual energy and the grounded sacred earth energy, and you can mix those two now. And notice what it feels like to be here, to be present in this time now. Okay, so now we're going to begin the Reiki or the Golden Light Healing Self-Treatment. So how you do this is you bring your hands up and make a kind of sandwich. The healing energy comes in through the top of your head, into your body, your heart center, out your hands. And this healing energy begins to flow between your hands now. As we are physically distanced from others, it's good to be doing a self-treatment for healing at this time. Okay, then bring your hands to the top of your head. Begin allowing the energy to flow into the top of your head. Reiki or golden healing light energy flows now. Healing energy and spiritual healing assistance for the time of transition today. For this time of immense transition today. Allowing this immense light energy to come into the body now. And then move your hands further down to the back of the head, the front of the face here. Allow the healing energy to come in between the palms of your hands. Now, healing energy flows in, spiritual healing for the transitions in our lives now. And then move your hands further down. One hand is in the back of your neck and shoulders, one hand, the other the top of your chest. And allow the healing energy to flow in this part of your body now. Healing energy flows into this part of your body now. Healing for spiritual assistance in this time of great transition flows now. And then move your hands down to the heart center for this Reiki or golden healing light self-treatment. Allowing the healing energy to flow in this part of your body now. Healing energy flows in, as well as spiritual assistance and knowingness for this time of immense transition now. Healing flows now. And then move your hands further down onto your abdomen like this. Right hand on the right side looking down, left on the left looking down. Healing energy and spiritual assistance for this time of transition flows into this part of your physical body now. And then move your hands a little bit further down to above your navel. Allow the healing energy to flow in this area of the body now. And then move your hands down to below your navel. Right hand on the right side, left on the left, looking down. And allow the healing energy and spiritual assistance for this transitional time to flow in this area of your body now. And even when there is distraction, it becomes part of the meditation. And then you gently go back to allowing the healing energy to flow into the body once again. And then bring your hands to the tops of the thighs, the right hand on the right side, the left on the left. And allow the healing energy to flow in this part of your body now. Healing energy flows. And then you're just going to bend slightly forward. Bring your hands to behind your back. This is slightly uncomfortable. Your right hand on the right adrenal, left on the left. And allow the healing energy to flow in this part of your body now. This part of your body is where the adrenals, a focus on stress, are located. Healing energy flows here from the immense amount of transition. There can be more pressure in this part of the body. So allow healing to flow now. And then move your hands down to the lower back. Right hand on the right side of the lower back, left on the left side of the lower back. And allow the healing energy to flow into this part of the body now. Healing energy flows. And then bring your hands to the front of the body. Right hand on the right side, left on the left. Again, allow the healing energy and spiritual assistance for times of great transition, such as now, to flow into your body at this place now. And then bring your hands to the tops of the knees. Right hand on the right kneecap, left on the left. Allow the healing energy to flow into your body from above your head. Reiki or golden healing light energy to flow in this part of your body now. And then bending forward, bring your hands around your calves, your ankles, your feet, the tops of your feet, whatever's comfortable. And allow the healing energy to flow in this part of your body now. Healing energy flows in, and spiritual assistance for this time of immense transition flows now. Transition, we are guided with the light energy and spiritual assistance. Now, so much light energy and so much spiritual assistance is available to you now and at any time after this meditation as well, for this time of transition. Okay, and then bring your hands back to the heart center, wiggle your toes, and open your eyes. And notice how you feel now after this self-treatment as compared to the beginning of this Reiki Circle meditation. Now I'm going to send you a mini healing, those who are watching live or on playback. You're going to sit again in your comfortable position. Be open to receiving healing, protected, spiritual energy. And you can either close your eyes or keep them open, whatever's more comfortable, as I begin to send the healing energy from above my head through to you now at this time of great transition. Healing energy flows to you now. Golden healing light flows to you now. For healing, spiritual assistance during this time of transition now. You may experience some kind of warmth, the warmth and light of golden healing spiritual energy flowing to you now. Healing flows in this time of great transition now. And some more Reiki healing energy for you now. Okay, so I want to thank you for receiving that healing energy now. So as part of this Reiki Circle meditation, we bring in the spiritual energy and the grounded sacred earth energy, Reiki, for ourselves, and then in a ripple effect, I sent it to you. Now together, the part of the circle, we're going to be sending Reiki to those closest to you, perhaps not physically, during this time of transition, for healing and spiritual assistance. For those with the COVID-19 virus and severe symptoms and perhaps transitioning from life today, spiritual assistance, as well as healing for this time of transformation and transition. And then finally, in the circle, we'll be sending healing for the global community during this time for transition. So I'm going to adjust the camera, and I think the lighting, there might be a little bit too much lighting today. But again, you're in your seated position or lying down. You'll bring your hands out in front of you, and then I'm going to direct you. Okay, so then bring your hands out in front of you, your feet flat on the ground, and bring the energy through the top of your head, through your body, your heart center, out your hands, doing Reiki distance healing or golden light energy flows to those closest to you at this time of great transition. Healing flows now. Just the lighting here. Healing flows to those closest to you, perhaps not physically. For healing, spiritual assistance during this time of immense transition now. And when sending the healing to others, it comes from above your head, through your body, out your hands. If you feel any sensations in your own body, again, remember how the energy flows. And make sure your grounding cord, is firmly attached in the sacred earth. And then continue and go back to the healing meditation circle. Now, Reiki energy, golden healing light energy flows through you, out your hands, to those closest to you at this time, for healing and spiritual assistance and times in this time of immense transition. Now, healing flows now. Healing flows now. Healing not in or as a replacement for medical care or treatment, but as a form of spiritual assistance now. And then discontinue from this healing from those closest to you. Bring your hands back to the heart center, your feet flat on the ground, your grounding cord. Take a couple nice deep breaths. And then bring your hands out in front of you once again to send healing from above your head through your body to those with the COVID-19 virus and severe symptoms today. Not a replacement for medical care or treatment, but spiritual assistance and healing now. Spiritual healing, golden light healing flows from the top of your head, from above your head, through your body, out your hands, to those in the global community with severe symptoms from the COVID-19 virus now. Healing, not a replacement for medical care or treatment, for spiritual healing, and perhaps with transitioning at this time now. Spiritual healing, spiritual assistance, knowing they're not alone, though perhaps physically. For healing and assistance with transitioning now. Healing flows through you to those with the COVID-19 virus and severe symptoms today for spiritual assistance and transitioning today. Healing golden light energy flows now. Healing golden light energy, spiritual assistance, perhaps with transitioning, flows now. Reiki energy or golden healing light flows through you to the global community and those with the COVID-19 virus and severe symptoms, perhaps transitioning today. Healing energy flows now. And then please disconnect from this healing in this part of the meditation, thanking the guides, the spiritual assistants at this time. Bring your hands back to the heart position. Your cord is rooted and grounded again. Take a couple nice deep breaths. And then for the last part of the meditation, bring your hands out in front of you towards the altar, or imagine the golden healing light between your hands. Allow the energy to flow into your body, or Reiki at a distance. For the global community during this time of immense transition. Healing and golden light energy flows now. Healing flows through you in the form of Reiki at a distance, or golden healing light for the global community during the COVID-19 pandemic. For spiritual assistance for this time of immense transition flows now. Healing energy flows through you. Out your hands towards the global community during this time of immense transition in so many forms for the global community. Spiritual assistance, healing golden light flows now. Healing energy flows from above the top of your head, through your body, out your hands, or Reiki at a distance. For those in the global community, for spiritual assistance and healing during this time of immense transition flows now. Healing golden light energy flows to the global community during this time of immense transition now. Healing flows now. And then again, disconnect from the energy. Bring your hands back to the heart position. Hands at the heart, you're grounded and rooted again. So I want to thank you for taking part in this Reiki circle meditation. Please like, share, and comment here for others as well, and ideas for other meditations. You can also see it again on playback at the YouTube Tracy Lynn Reiki channel. And I will see you later. Thank you so much.